Welcome back to Tinx Live, exclusively on Radio Andy, Channel 102. We were just discussing White Lotus theories. I don't know. It seems a bit obvious if they're going to if the dad's going to put the fruit in the smoothie and kill his whole family. I mean, that seems a bit obvious, but I don't know. Maybe. I think we all agree in the studio that it's going to be something that we'd never heard of. Steve just raised a good point. He said, we haven't followed up about why, what's her name, Leslie Bibb
and goes up to Parker Posey in episode 1.
Yeah, it's like the first or second episode and she remembers her. That's coming back around.
Yeah, there's something there because unless that's like the greatest, like throw everyone off the scent. But like, I just thought of it randomly last night. And my wife's like, I never would have thought of that again unless you had said it.
Yeah. And I feel like they're pushing the fruit thing too much. So it's not going to be that. I don't know. Something also about the, I don't know. The way that I can't commit anyone's name to memory on the show. It's a mixture of the actors and the real names, but
Michelle Moynihan is the actress.
So I said I stand with Jacqueline, and that pissed people off on Monday. Hey guys, everybody listening, do I have the class's attention? It's a show. It's fake, okay? It's not real. You can like a bad character for fun because it's fun to watch, right? So I love a villain. I love a bitchy villain. She's also fun. She's also like, I love her Gucci hat. And also Michelle Moynihan is pretty. I'm always going to like the pretty one on the show. Like, sorry.
The actress Carrie Coon is her friend that's like into the guy that, spoiler alert.
Oh, well, and that was the other thing is like, I don't know. Like, okay. Without really digging myself into a hole here, I think that, and I have a really good TikTok to link out on this. This creator I love called Tell the Bees is great. I agree with his analysis, but I don't know. I think there's just something like, first of all, with the three women, they're all bad. That's the point, is that they are all flawed, and it's just like a little cesspool of like female friendship. They're all flawed. They're all bad, right? But for me, the brand of like bad that Lori is really annoying. Like I find that to be annoying. So I think that's why I was like annoyed by that situation. Like I find and what's the Leslie Bibb, who's fucking the coolest person. I'm fucking obsessed with her. Like as an actress, not the character. Like I literally love her as oh my god, she married Sam Rockwell. Do you know? But they're not. I don't think they're married.
I think they're like partners.
Yes, and they don't have kids. So it's like and they're so fucking hot. They've been together for a million years, and they're just, that is my dream. Like that's what I'm manifesting. Like so fucking hot and sexy. You know, they still do it all the time. Like they just look so cool together. Anyway, she said, if you always pick the short straw, is it really bad luck? And that just stuck with me because like I'm not about the like Lori, like woe is me. Is what Jacqueline did fucking bitchy and rude, and I would never stand for it 100%. It's so fucked up when girls are like, you should go for that guy, and then they fuck themselves, like truly fucked up, and I get that. But for me, the brand of annoying that I don't fuck with is like insecure and like, oh well, you're bad, you know, like the Lori vibe. So I don't like that. But I happen to love all three actresses. I think they're great, and I think that is really working as a storyline. For me, that is one of the strongest storylines. Like I don't know. I gotta be honest, like the dad in trouble with the finances, it's not really working for me. That storyline is a bit like, we need some development. He's just staring into space the whole time. Also, you don't think that his kids would have like at some point been like, are you okay? Or like something like, are they all so self-involved? To me, that's one of the weaker storylines.
Saxon has asked him several times, and they had a great confrontation at the party this week when he was like, Dad, my life is tied to yours. Like my career, everything is yours. Tell me we're okay, or tell me what the problem is.
Yeah. I think that Saxon, his acting, I have to say, I think it's great. I thought it was amazing. I think Patrick Schwarzenegger is one of the strongest in the cast. There was some acting he did with his face when he was talking to Gap Tooth hottie.
Yeah, Chloe.
No,
wait, no, that's not Chloe. He's the French woman that's married to the boss. I don't know her name.
Whatever Gap Tooth hottie's name is. Yeah. By the pool. His face acting was so good there. I was like, wow, you're a really good actor. That is really, really, really good how he was expressions. Thank you. I thought that was fantastic. But oh my God, Leslie Bibb is 100% my number one gal. I'm obsessed with her. She's so pretty. As a character, I hate that because I hate when people bitch about everyone and like stand for nothing. I'm like, if you're going to bitch about someone, then stand on business and actually bitch about them and like whatever. But she's just always going with like whoever's more powerful powerful, which is such like you so know that type of girl. But I think she's an amazing actress as well. I'm actually enjoying it too. You just said that, Steve.
Yeah, I love season 3. People were kind of knocking it. We just caught up last night. Like we binged it over the past couple of days. I'm really into this season.
Yeah. It's not my favorite season, but I'm definitely enjoying it.
I think every way they've woven in the characters, and that's where me and you disagree. I love the family. Just the anxiety of like, you're not by your phone.
Yeah.
And your entire life is crumbling, and what awaits you in one day is being arrested the second you step off of a plane.
Totally.
It's crazy.
I know. That they like, there's something about when they were eating the food when she was telling Gay Talk, like when she was like, you should be more of a man. She's in on it. She's in on something.
So there's, I pulled up, like people are just like going wild with theories from the trailer, and I really think that guy and a gun is coming into the finale.
Okay, so everyone say your best guess about who's gonna die. I have no fucking idea. I actually genuinely, that's why it's a good season, is because I don't know. It's gonna be someone random. Like it could be Lori or someone like really random.
My guess is Leslie Bibb dies.
Whoa!
My guess, I don't know how or why. It is the only character that hasn't been developed or taken a strong stance. And I get what you're saying, that she is supposed to be that way. Like the worst decision is no decision. She like keeps riding the fence.
Yeah.
But I think she has no strong opinions or anything crazy. And I think it loops back around to Parker Posey. She recognized Parker Posey.
Okay.
I really believe it's her. I don't know why. That's my wild guess.
Who dies in the first season? Why?
Oh, that is
Who died?
The favorite character.
I know.
That's why I was
it's
worried
Armand, the guy who's getting his butt eaten by Lucas Cage.
Yeah. And we loved him.
We loved him. Yeah.
And it's Parker Posey that's gonna die.
No, I think they need her for the next one because she's so fun and she's so Also, how funny that Duke was upset about that. I'm like dead. I'm so dead by that. It's a show, Duke. We know that, but it's also funny because like that is kind of what I imagined like a Duke family to be like. Which is shady because I was committed to Duke before Stanford, but I would have loved it. But I see that as like they're a very like wealthy Southern-ish family.
Yeah.
So I am, not to take it off track, but like I'm a Survivor fan, and Mike White, the creator of the show, was on Survivor, so we actually saw him in like real life and what he's like. He's a fucking wild man. Like Mike White is like I don't think he cares, and he keeps putting the Duke t-shirt in every single shot.
Well, I mean, obviously he doesn't care if there's an incest plot in this one. He's like, he doesn't give a fucking shit. Like,
wild, man.
I mean, where did they go from it? What's one notch above, like taboo above incest?
I do worry about season 4. And
I worry
they
about
try to top themselves with the
Did
incest.
Did they say where it's
storyline.
going to be yet?
No. They announce it usually a couple months after.
I need some cold weather. I want like a ski chalet.
Yeah. Wouldn't people just stop going to White Lotuses?
Yeah, like literally, there's been 3 murders.
I mean, and this could be a mask. We hear guns.
So true, but a lot of people online thinks that it's not a gun. That was what do you call it? A red
herring.
Yeah.
That's one of the theories. And in the finale trailer, as you can see, someone drowned. There's an arm. Somebody pulled a still of an arm going underwater.
So true.
But that easily could be a flashback to Jennifer Coolidge.
The son, when he's like trying to hide from the gunshot, sees a body floating down the water.
So true.
In the beginning.
Yeah, so true. So true.
There's a dead body.
Yeah. Also, like someone on TikTok was like, people are so nuts about White Lotus. There was like a full 6-minute theory about how a lizard was gonna shoot the gun. It's so true. Like I get on TikTok Monday morning and people are like, okay, here's 79 clues that you missed in last night's episode, and I'm like, how do you watch with a pen and paper? Like no. I literally can't. Whatever. Anyway, I love it. Look, we're all talking about it, so it can't be that slow of a season. One quick stat I want to say that Steve pulled. In single income homes with female breadwinners, the divorce rate is twice as high, 54 versus 20 per 1,000. Also, whether the household has 1 or 2 incomes, a female main earner in a heterosexual marriage is associated with a divorce rate 3 times higher. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, I think that Scott Galloway to that point would say, he makes a big point in the episode of saying women like men to earn. That it's not nice to say or whatever, but we still want to see that because it's a biological thing of security. So that's very interesting. Anyway, Maura. What's up, Maura? She's there? No? Gone? All right. Oh, wait. No, she's there.
Hi, sorry, I'm here.
No, you're good. Hi. Welcome to the show. What's going on?
Hi. So I had a quick idea for you, and then I also have a question.
Tell me.
So I live in Philly, which is like it's ranked like the third worst city for dating. And I feel like I need like a good wing woman. So I was thinking, like, all my friends are in relationships. I was thinking it'd be so awesome if like there was some sort of group, like for city specific, like members of your community to just like kind of make connections.
I love
maybe
that.
like on Facebook or like something like that, and we could like
really
meet
love
up and do
that.
events.
Yeah, I love
And then I was
that.
thinking we could even do like a book club for Hotter in the Hamptons.
That's so fun. I really like that idea. No, I love that. I've kind of toyed with that idea. I would love to make some like sort of national, like jokey but not jokey club sorority for the community and just call it the community, and like I imagine that we would all have little like pink metal cards, and I don't know what they would do, but it would be fun to have them in our wallets. And then if you saw someone with a pink metal card, you'd be like, oh, they're in the community, and then you could go out with them and feel safe with them. But that's a lot of logistics for me, who's someone who's not very good at logistics, but I like that idea, and I'm going to think about how we could put it into action.
Well, if you need someone to run the book club, I'm a certified English teacher, so I would definitely come up with questions.
I love
and
that. Email us,
structure a little lesson
please
plan
email
for you.
us. It's me, Tinx at SiriusXM.com. I love that. You're so sweet. Thank you. What else is going on?
So then my question is, I've been going on like a bunch of dates and like just kind of doing summer of outside. Still a little early. I like don't have any crushes right now, and I need some.
Girl,
I don't know. I like
feel you.
need someone to be excited about.
Got it.
And I know it's like I like listen to every pod of yours. Like I know it's not me.
Yeah, but it's
like,
still
just
boring.
time.
Like, this is the thing with
Yeah.
all my advice. Like, we can rationalize it and intellectualize it all we want, and it does help to some degree, but it's still boring. I'm in the same boat as you. I'm like, yeah, like, I see the stats. Like, they make me feel not crazy, but I'm still bored as fuck. Like, I still want someone to have, like, a going to sleep fantasy about. Like, Jesus Christ, how hard is it to get someone to fucking use my vibrator, too? Like, I'm going so
And I
far
read-
back
I
in
read
the...
so much romance.
Yeah.
It's like, oh well, I guess if I just want someone fictional, I guess.
No, same. Like, I so get it. One thing I will say is, and I'm really sorry to all my Pisces hotties out there, I do think that March is like one of the worst, least sexy months of all time. I'm sorry, just nothing. No one has ever been like, I met the love of my life in March. No offense, guys, but come on, be real. One thing I do want to tell you that will help perk you up a little bit is that April is a very plot-heavy month in the year. Don't ask me how I know this. I know it to be true, though. There's always some fun plots in April. It's not as fully good as Summer of Outside, but it's not as bad as March. Nothing happens in March. Nothing, except for people get cold and bored. So look out for fun plot lines. But I get it. It's really boring when you don't have a crush. I run on crush power. I don't know what to do when I don't have a crush. And when I say that all my crushes have canceled themselves so violently, like I can't even explain it to you guys. Like I had like one tiny inkling of a crush. Boom, destroyed by his terrible personality. I had another tiny crush. Boom, destroyed by his incompetence. Like, it's rough out there right now. It's really rough. Like, I don't even know who to imagine when I like read romance right now. You know, you usually imagine like a hawk. I don't even know. I'm going back to celebrities to think about them, but they're all
Celebrities for me too.
Yeah, because there's literally my crush list has 0 people on it. Do you know how dire that is? It's really bad, you guys.
Mine is only celebrities. Like it's
Yeah,
like
it's not good. It's not good. But I'm hopeful for April. Things are starting to, defrost. We're kind of getting out there a little bit more. It's a little bit better vibes coming up. So I understand. I know that's not really advice, but I'm commiserating with you because I'm in exactly the same spot.
Well, I appreciate it, and thank you so much.
Thank you for calling. I love you. Email us about book club. That would be so fun.
Absolutely.
Thanks,
Will
babe.
do.
Lots of love. Bye.
Yep.
Guys, when I say that I don't have a crush, like I told this story on TikTok, but I just want to reiterate it here in case you didn't see. So I had like one guy that I was gonna maybe safe casual with, and I was like, I'm not gonna date him seriously because he's not compassionate. He's not passionate or ambitious or interesting. So obviously, yeah. But I was like, okay, maybe we could like hang for a little bit, whatever. So for our second date, he fucked it up. He like double booked himself, and then it was too late for a work dinner. And I was like, okay, well, whatever, we can reschedule. And he was like, yeah, Friday. He was like, do you want me to plan something? And I was like, I can tell that's really above your mental capacity to plan something. So why don't you just come over and bring a bottle of wine and we can watch a movie? I mean, that's pretty simple. That's a pretty simple instruction. Not only was he 45 minutes late, he sent me a picture of the wine shop and there was a Post-it on the door. It said, we'll be back in 5 minutes. And he was like, they've been gone for 20 minutes. I don't know what to do. First of all, we live in New York City. So there's a wine store approximately every block. Someone on TikTok was like, he just didn't want to pay for the wine. And I was like, that's crazy if true. Crazy if true. Second of all, one thing about me is like, I don't want to know how the sausage gets made, especially if you're a man. I don't want you. And he was also like, I'm getting on the train. I'm like, I don't need a fucking play-by-play. Jesus Christ. Like, I really don't think that I'm asking for the moon and stars here. Like, I just don't want to know. It was like that guy that came to visit me in Toronto last year when he did a play-by-play of everything. I'm walking through the airport. I can't find this. I can't find that. I don't fucking care. Jesus, I'm not your mom. I'm not your mommy. Like, it's really scary. Like, yes, women are earning more, we're doing better, all this shit, but I swear to God, men are regressing. I swear to God, we're really not asking for that much. Men used to like build homes with their bare hands, and now they can't even get a bottle of Santa Margarita for a fucking night in. Anyway, let's go to a super quick break. I'm going to take more calls right after this, so stay on the line. I'll be right back.